the central, the big question, the question mark. Is my life is the happiness or failures? How applied is my lifespan? Or how can I have perfect? It's an aspect issue in the futures. So human experience, we have every day, we have more experience. It's my evidence of my history from the good source and the post time and with unexpected futures, we come together, the combine, we lead a more harmony, right? So the question of how human should live the central big question of the human experience. Why? The philosophy open land. So we have the personal land and the gathered land. These philosophers, they have a view. They approach the listen and then ethic, the 2 points. But they do more apply the Bible lens or the revelation or relationship. So this is my personal life, and we have the stable, the routine, and we have jump up or cross or community or other people. We have a relationship. So revelation and then relationship, the 2 points, the together, they offer the blueprint for life of purpose. The revelation and the relationship, they make more the blueprint for life of purpose. How yours life of purpose? What is that? What is the blueprint? I want to discover little building, right? You want more construction the building, we need some architecture, and then also we need a blueprint, the foundation, and then we have materials, and we are specialists. They make more house. So, how's the lifespan? Who made it? The foundation. What kind of materials? You have the source. You have the post history, the evidence, right? You have a golden box. So you know that you by yourself than other people. So blueprint means you have a DNA, RNA, the genetic, and then plus you have the spirit, emotional, the physical. So this kind of the materials, and also we make the foundation. This is the blueprint. Number one, the political perspective. The philosophy, the journalists, the philosopher, they said, the journalists approach the good life. Thought this where the good life, the range of human flourishing, eudaimonia, and the moral days, moral duty. So the flourishing, eudaimonia, and the moral duties, they make the good life. So the philosopher, they want to try to discover what the approach, good life. We have the more source, the flourishing, eudaimonia, and then moral duty. The virtual realist, Aristoteles, that's view. Aristoteles argue the goal of life. What is goal life? What's your goal life? It's to achieve excellence of characters. Yeah, excellence of characters. The golden man. The golden means living well means the finding the balance between extremes. For example, causes the mind point between cowardice or laziness. So we have more of the balance. What kind of balance? Extremes. Extreme, this is cowardice or laziness, the size, the space, they make to combine. So the between, extreme, the mind point between the cowardice or laziness. So they make more the finding, the good source. What is the purpose? Tell us, every human have a more function we have the function. Our is to use listen to live virtually. So you have to do something where the living to purpose, or you keep your family, or you keep your job, or your title, or you want to achieve with the members. So we have a purpose. So how can we keep the purpose the where, and then we make it more the cross other people in the community, and then also we need more personal growth. Externalism, the structure of the commerce, the modern philosophy often suggests, the philosopher they suggest that the meaning isn't given, it's made. So this is not passive, it's made more active, right? So the meanings, the modern philosophy often suggests that the meaning isn't given, it's made. The radical freedoms and authority, the radical freedom is since there is no clear within the spirit, the human must take solely responsibility for their choice. So we have a result, we have some result of their choice. The question and the answer, right? So listen, the human must take solely the responsibility for their choice. Opportunity to live where is to live according to your own value, rather than scrutiny the pressure or crowd. The democracy or utilitarianism, the can and the mere, they prescribe the view, they argue or the suggest and approach the theory. The can live according to more rules that you would want to become the universal law. The treat people at the end of themselves, the level is made the truth. The Mills argue, Mill view, live in its way that produces the greatest happiness for the great number of people. So two principles they argue, and then also they make a more combined theory. Right, so democracy or utilitarianism, so Kant and Miller. But they both people, they approach to go deeper into Aristoteles' virtual ethics. People want to try to apply the Aristoteles' virtual ethics. What's mean? They talked, we have to look at how he defines living well, the ultimate life, not as a feeling or happiness, but as a lifelong activity, the longer state. So what is the longer state? So we want to more live a long time, but we have the more the quality of life. So maybe you have a 98, right? You want to 120, but 8 people have more hospitality, the better life, 120. But 98 to a big person, maybe work and then make hobby and then little activity. So but it's 110. 10 years to be short, but you have a quality of life. It's more good, a good wear, right? So what is quality of life is very important in the university theory. So we have to look at how we define living well, not a feeling of happiness, but as about lifelong and activity, longer stay, the healthy longer stay. For Aristotle, being a good human is a skill your practice, much like our playing or instrument or mastering the sport. So we make the hobby, and we make a master, and then we make the routine. So routine make a more master, right? So Aristotle, they say that being a good human is skill. Your practice make more the skill and make a master. So much like playing the instrument or mastering the sports. Eudaimonia and the utilitarian goal, while often the translate happiness. What is the happiness? maybe you have a definition for your, how about you? What is your happiness? Eudaimonias, the more accurately discovered is human flourishing. The human flourishing makes it more happiness. The happiness is not mood. You don't need a peer eudaimonias for 5 minutes because you are ate a good meal. It is the result of our life lived or is to cleanse the potential. Potentially maybe have serotonin hormone and then make a dopamine and endorphin, right? Because you ate the good well, the good food. It's not mood. But tell us the purpose. Aristotle, they believe that everything has our purpose. You come here this morning, you came here to this morning class. Why? Because you have our purpose. You are your future, right? You have to keep the stage where you want to go to a good job, or you want to make money, and then your most achievement, your the goal. The life's purpose is cursed. It's cut rare, right? Life's purpose with cut and we cooking or cut the vegetable or something, right? If it's cut rare, but this is the beautiful life. Beautiful life because we have function and the more the good rare that we have a function and the purpose with the cooking for something. So we have to cut the vegetable meat. The human energy purpose, the reason. What is human? Unique is more purpose. Because you want to wear the quality of life, the longest, right? And then working man has a life. That's why their purpose. The good life is more one, whereas we used to listen to more accidentally. Excellent, we are quality and good wealth. So human want to live a purpose, the quality of life, and the more ultimate has life. The good life on where we use listen to act excellent. Okay, and then we have happiness, not failures. We achieve more goal. We prospect more unexpected issue in the futures. The doctrines over the means, the golden means. This is more I call as the practical guide for how to be have. He argued that every future is more means the middle point between the two beings, the definiteness and the essence. So definiteness and the essence, definiteness and then essence. So with more balance, right? So we have the more personal life, the reality life, and then we have our the Bible view is a Christian life. So we live the same value, right? So our same value or plus is much better because we have control by God and the Bible and the Bible life. They more impressed by the more good the editor, and then we have more the spiritual powers, and then we got the more safe zone in the God world. So we are the very important here. So every features is means middle point between two boys, depends and the SS. Depends is the feature the means, SS is. Causes the laziness, insensibility, the temperance or self-indulgence, the stimulus, the generosity or extravagance, self-depression, the truthfulness, the boastfulness, the spiritualness, the patient or short the temperance. So we can see where the dependency is the feature the mean and the essence is. So we can divide it. So we have the meaning, if you have time, but you see more. Okay. The living well mean optimal health or optimal life, the quality of life, it means the constraint is adjusting your internal compass to find that the center point. If you are too afraid to act in unexpected issue on future, you are cowardice, right? If you rush without thinking, if you rush without thinking, just maybe intentionally maybe the reaction, maybe something coming on this issue, you don't not thinking and then just respond directly. Maybe the body more first using. Right, the internal compass find the center point. If you are too afraid to act, you are coward. But if you rush in without thinking, you are laziness. You understand? So if something happens, screen time, we have to just a moment, the back of the step, we have to see the view. It's what kind of issue this one? It's a more temporary or whole life is mistake or something, or just an event, or the routine repeat the same the problem. You have to see. The virtuous person know that exactly how much quality or specific the situation the required. The virtuous person know that exactly how much quality or specific situation the required. Philosophy or practical wisdom. How you do know where's the mean is your user appearance. How do you know where's the man means when you are use the appearance? This isn't book smart, it's practical wisdom. It is the ability to look at a complex situation and decide the right thing to do at the right time or for right reason. So practical wisdom is not theory wisdom, it's not good. So we have a more experience over indirectly from the book, the theory, but it's not saying. Because the book editors, they have an experience, so they make a story and then they make a neurology. But I'm the benchmarking and the copying, and you make a create before creating. It's my branding before with copy. But we have to be careful because it's not reality like, it's not yours. We have to using the other people's the experience or neurology. So if you want to use some, we have to make a new production and we do creative, and also we have the more practical wisdom and then you make more branding power myself. You understand? So you have to keep your time. We have a limit. Everybody have the time, the same time value. So just try the experience. Oh, it's okay. Oh, never mind. It's okay. Try. No, too short time. But how can I do? Do we have to save money? We have to save time. The time is more gold. Golden time, you know, right? The time is more expensive than money. So you have to make energy, you have to save your money, you have time. So you have to read every day the one kind of book, the other kind of book. Every day you have to study. Because we don't have time, so we have to get more wisdom for other people, knowledge, and then more lifespan. Okay, so we have to make more filtering, and then we make more the production. Then we apply to my real life, right? So practical wisdom. It is the ability to look at a complex situation and then decide the right thing to do at the time for the right reason. The example. If a friend asks if you are like their new haircuts, the parents help you balance the truthfulness with your kindness. But the situation, if your friend asks if you like their new haircut, and the object is terrible, but parents help you balance the truthfulness with the kindness. You don't just follow right rules, negative rules. You negativate the nuance of a moment. So maybe your friend help her. So it's my view. Oh, she's ugly, but you have to be careful the word. Maybe okay. Oh, you're ugly, so you can talk. Maybe if your friends are more upset or blamed or barber, right? So you have to more the be careful is okay. Yeah, it's good, but I think it's maybe you change it or you have to more shape. So we have to more the change the situation. So you just follow leg rules, you regulate your balance of the moment. The habituation, you are what is the repeatedly do. We are what is the repeatedly do. It's make the habit, make the routine, right? So habituation. Aristotle, the pharmacist, argued, you don't become the virtuous by the studying ethics. You become the virtuous by doing the virtuous thing. So you things you thought you add the same value. So don't think about it deeply. So we casually listen. Aristotle's pharmacist argue. Aristotle's they view the philosopher. You don't become the virtuous by the studying ethics, because you become the virtuous by doing the virtuous thing. So we need filtering, and then also we have the regeneration, and then the liberation, and also we have the reproduction. So your thought make your act. Your thought make your act. So you have positive things, and then you make a positive act. We have a positive result. Maybe you have a level. The leg weight and make some of the failures. The muscle memories, just as your build muscle and the gym. Yeah, for example, you imagine you have a gym, you went to gym, you make the muscle, the macho, right? So you build characters by making it small and the vicious choice every day. But so the body very small. So you want a more big volume of the muscle. How can I do? Every day you have to go to the gym, right? Every hours you have to make a hobby, you have to make a routine. That's why because you make the build up the muscle, right? The goal eventually is doing the right things. Eventually, doing the right things. The shouldn't feel like our painful struggle. It's become your second natures. A choice, virtuous person take a pleasure in acting rightly. So if you are right things, oh, maybe this my movement, my choice, or I do something, the right thing, where you don't have the stress, you have the peace of mind, right? Because you don't need the stress, you don't need to worry about that. You are appearing. So when something morally things, maybe or scare, right? How can I do? Maybe I do something, maybe it's not peaceful or something like the wrong thing. We need some of the scare or pairing over some the punishment or something, right? So we have to over time we have to see the right things. So we have to more make our mind is more peace of mind. The goal eventually is doing right things. So it shouldn't be like a painful struggle. It becomes your second natures. Yeah, so natures. It's our human natures. It's not easy. You keep the changes. It's not easy. Human natures or second natures. So a truly virtuous person take a pleasure in acting rightly. The role of our external good. Like some other philosophers, so Aristotle's view, and then other people, the philosopher, like the Stoics, Aristotle's work released he argued that it is much harder to achieve. Eudaimonias, if we mention about that, we have greater commandment, vertical and horizontal law, but they have more living philosophy, the thought faith, so they make a more Eudaimonias, he argued, he argued, because Aristotle is the realist. He argued that it is much more hard to achieve the eudaimonia if you are stopping completely alone, living is war John. How about you?
Sure.
You saying you are cooking you by yourself, right? Only you, right? You have family here?
Friends.
You live a roommate?
Mm-hmm.
So you cooking together or
Yeah.
one person cooking, one person the dishwasher or no?
Mm-hmm.
Same together.
Yeah. We have a different assignment.
Okay.
Every day, different people to cook.
I see. Cook. Oh, good. How many people together?
It's like 5.
5. Wow. So maybe crowd, but we are more enjoyable. You're the family. How about you? You have a family here?
No,
You by yourself? Oh, it's a survival zone, right? Yeah, you agree, right? So how come you cooking every day?
not every day.
Not every day. So how come you are stopping the server? You take out or something that
No. Not every day, but I cook
okay.
after 2 to 3 days.
Okay. Yeah, so the single they have here. Like some other philosopher, like the Stoics, Aristotle was the realist. He argued that it is much harder to achieve eudaimonia if we are starving, completely alone, or living in our zone. Yeah, survival zone. How about you have one person, like you have family, your home, or you have a roommate?
My parents are still in the Asia now. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So if you have starving, so you have to cook you by yourself, right?
Yeah, I cook.
But you every day cook or no?
Yeah, I cook every day.
No, but it's bothered why I have to cooking every day or no? It's okay, you're happy?
Sometimes I feel tired,
Okay.
so I go to the McDonald's or some restaurant.
Okay,
Have a-
okay.
have-
So sometimes you want to together eating together, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have survival zone. So sometimes we need a communication or relationship. So you feel more the human have to get along together. The people is more peace of mind, more stable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes too many roommate, the 5 people here, but sometimes you need some quiet your private life, right? Yes or no? Minister, you have 2 roommates, 5 people here. So every time crowd, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes you think maybe I want by myself.
Yeah.
I have a private life, but it's open mind everything.
It's correct.
Yeah, you're stressed or no?
Yeah, it's right.
Stressed. Okay. Yeah, so everybody have this survival zone, so war zone. So he believed that, Aristotle tells us, he believed that the certain amount of external good, the friend, the enough, the money to eat, and the stable society, that they were 3 part particular dictionaries tools that allow the person the freedom to focus or practice in future. So everybody wants the freedom, but sometimes when you want myself, live with myself, they want more relationship. But other people, so many people here, they want to make a private life. So we need some the gap, right? So which kind of the life is more good for you? But we have to more the one step, the back. We have to get them together. We make the space. But we have more the roommate. But you have to keep at least you have to keep your private life. You have to make a rule. And the one person like the survival zone, we have to more jump. We have to make get them together with the people. So we have to more harmony. It's much better. So The lesson is that allow person the freedom to focus or practice in future. So practicing is a life, John. The second, the Bible perspective, the Bible view, the human life, the lens of our confidence, the building's relationship between the creator and the created. The Bible perspective, who created? Who created? Created is God, right? How the create? You created, right? The God make a created. So created is God, and then created you guys. So imagine we long time you see the last semester and then we this semester. What is imagine? The meaning. You start the God, right? Imagine. I want to live with God, and then just like God. The imagine, the Genesis 1:27. The foundation of our biblical living, the belief that the human is made in the image of God. Image of God. It's the image. Inherent dynasty, because every person carries the divine spark, the good life, the involved trusting others with radical respect and justice. So, Mr. You want a good life?
Of course.
Yes. What kind of good life? What is that good life for you?
Good life is having a relationship with the Creator,
Okay.
and having good life not because you have a lot of money, a lot of material things. Having good life is when you found salvation and peace and joy, because as the word of God said, what shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world and lose his own soul? The most important thing is your soul after this life.
Okay.
If you found that one, then you have a good life.
No, good. Yeah. How about Aquatius? What is your good life?
Good life?
Yes.
Good life is do everything I like to do and refuse anything I don't like to do. Yeah. Yeah. Just feel free by myself. Yeah.
Okay.
No, not controlled by anyone. Yeah.
So you control you myself. So you don't want to despite other people.
Yeah. And I enjoy the good weather, good landscape, and that's good for your life and for your mood. Yeah.
Okay. How about you? What is your good life?
Be healthy. Be healthy.
Yeah, how's it?
Yeah. That's it. And again, a lot of money.
Okay. 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 The foundation of our biblical living is the belief that the human is made in the image of God. So we have to make a more like just like the image of like God, because God creates and make more creative lives to make the joy and then peace and the more ultimate health life and then with the Bible life. The United Dynasty, because every person carries divine spark, the good life, the involved trainings, the other radical respect and justice. The stewardship, humans called care for the creation, acting as a sub-regents the earth. The human are called cares for the creation, acting as a more sub-regent over earth. The great commandment, Matthew 22:37-40, Jesus summarized the entire biblical code into a primitive directive. The love of God, prioritize the spiritual source of our life above natural idols. Second, love of neighbors, acting self-centeredness, conscience, agape for others, the prioritizing the valuable. So, what is the agape? Agape love. We have to love people, no conditional, right? No reason. You make the hand, the Christian or non-Christian, you have to give a hand. It's an agape, right? So, most people Christian have agape, the foundation love. Yes, no.
Most of the Christians know what is agape love or divine love.
Yes, the no condition. Yeah.
No condition, yeah.
To understand the Bible's perspective on how to live a good well life, it is helpful to see not just as a set of rule. This is not dependent rule, but the narrative of restoration. The helpful to see is not just as a set of rules, but as a narrative restoration. So the Bible perspective of how to live good life has a base over narrative over restoration. The Bible suggests that the creators suggest that the human are currently miselegance that's living well is more purpose being put back into right relationship with God and others and themselves. So we broke by the Eden garden, right? Adam and Eve. So we had to back Eden. So we had to back the creation of the world. Because we have to suffer from the illness or the pain and or the so many kind of the human intervention, right? So we have to back to garden and back to the creation of the world. Why? You want a more good life. Correct? So are you agree? Right? We have to back the creation world. The Bible suggests that the human currently miselegance that living well is a process of being put back into right relationship with God. We have to make a restoration with the relationship with God, the others, and then Himself. The foundation, humanity, the image of God's humanity. The Bible begins the claim the human unique because they bear God's image. This isn't about the physical appearance, but about the state and the captivity. So this is the physical appearance. What's that? The human had to bear God's image, the soul, the spirit, right? The internals, no appearance, the outside. Because we have more the joy over peace of God, because God is inside here in my heart, we make more thought and my act the same. It's a make appearance. I'm Christian, maybe you say, I'm Christian, I'm good person, but behind maybe cheating the people is not Christian, right? So we have the more thought and the act appearance same value. It's really Christian. So the Bible begins is claim the human as unique because they are bear God's image. This isn't about the physical appearance, but about the state and the captivity. The functional image, just as king might set up the state and image over himself, the pair of the province, the lipids, or authority. Human are the states over God on the earth. To live well is about reflect God's characters, His justice, His crafty, and His love in the world. It's an image of God, image of God. The functional image is a God image. You make the peace, you make the hand. Agape love, no conditional love. So we not depend on the law. We have to more second narrow, and we have to make the God characters. So we have to look like we are God. We have to follow us. So God looks like the image of God. This is the functional image. The encouragers, because everyone carry this image, the biblical life demand and into our tribalism and elitism, it is the base for God's golden rule. The what is golden rule? We have the more biblical life, the demand, and to our tribalism and then elitism. What is that? Do you know? Everybody explain this one. Tribalism or elitism. You know?
What was it?
Yeah, this kind of content. Television. The equalizer, because everyone carry this image, the Bible life depend on, and the television or elitism. Television elitism. Do you know the definition? Somebody know that? You can chat ChatGPT. What do you say? Try ChatGPT. Tourism or elitism? This baby for the golden rule. We have to make the Bible life, the creation life. The creators want the people that requires. If you want to follow the Bible life, we have to require the two contents, tribalism or elitism. What is that? You can explain the ChatGPT.
It says that it's like a key characteristics for this a strong group identity, where people feel a sense of belonging and loyalty to their group. In group favoritism, members tend to trust, support, and defend their own group. Out group bias, people may view those outside their group with suspicion. Shared beliefs and values. The group often has common tradition, opinions, and goals that reinforce unity.
Okay.
Like some group of people
Yeah.
have their own kind of.
Yeah, we get the group, the people sharing, and the life, and then we have to be careful. We have to make the gossip, and then we are outside people, so we have to make the private the story, and then make the get them together the group, and then we will share is Bible, the study, and then Bible life. Hello.
Hello.
New person. Yeah, start here. Yeah, come from here. What's your name?
Shayan,
Sorry, nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Okay, the great commandments, the miracles were horizontal love. When Jesus was asked for the greatest intuition or how to live, he provided two directional the frameworks, the Matthew 22, the 37 to 40. The vertical love God. This is the first and the greatest, the commandment. It means the centuries of the identity in the divine rather than in the money, power, or careers. The current biblical view, when the vertical relationship is broken, the whole horizontal relationship with the people eventually fail. But the horizontal love labels, the Bible defines the labels radically in the parables of God, Good Samaritan. The Jesus suggests that your labels is anyone in the lead, even the enemy. Living else means the activity seeking the Son, the holiness of the peace of God around you. So, America have a Christian nation, right? The United States. But Christian make a word, right? The biblical love of God, and then biblical love of the neighbor. We, in the world, any kind of countries, we labor, right? So we have to, we have to make the joy and make the love. But now they work, right? Is it correct? Does make sense? The vertical love of God, this is the first and then greatest commandments. It means centering on identity in the divine rather than money, power, or careers. From biblical views, when the vertical relationship is broken, or horizontal relationship with people eventually fail. Yeah, I'm agree too. I'm agree. But the horizontal love labels the love of country, the individual part of country, The Bible defines neighbors, radicals, in the parable of good the Samaritan. The Jesus suggests that your neighbor is anyone in need, every an enemy. The living well means actually seeking the shalom, the holiness or peace of those around you. And not really, because everybody over the world. You like your neighbors? You like your neighbor? You sometimes say hi.
They are very friendly.
Ah, okay, friendly. Okay. Do you share the food something?
A little.
Ah, okay. How about you?
I don't talk to my neighbors.
Never? How long you live there? Your place over there? You don't know? Say hi.
No, I don't see them.
Ah, okay.
I don't-
Everybody has different life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, minister? You five people and say hi.
Love your neighbor?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. So you have more the activity, right? How about the creatures? You say to hi the neighbor while you're sharing your food or some enjoy some relationship.
Yeah. Sometimes we share the food to neighbors. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the neighbors
Mm.
are good, but you know, sometimes you meet some strange people.
How about you?
I didn't talk with
No neighbor? Never?
I never say.
Oh, never say?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you see the neighbors, you can say first you say hi.
If
They-
I meet them, I say hi.
Uh,
I meet.
Okay, okay. In the side, some people, yeah. So, maybe strange people, maybe they don't want to say hi. It's not easy. So everybody want to get them together. You have to press their hand. Yes, it's much better. The concept of our shalom. The while you offer the things for peace, add our abundance of our words, and the biblical word shalom refers to towards the brushing. The integrated living. Integrated livings. To live biblically to seek the shalom in four direction. Either God, either oneself, either other people, and either lectures. What is shalom, minister? The definition. Shalom.
Shalom is like it's greetings or peace be with you,
Okay.
something like that. In
Okay, shalom.
Israel,
Oh, yeah, okay.
shalom or God bless you.
God bless you.
Shalom.
Shalom. What is Emmanuel?
Emmanuel is the name of it's a savior,
Savior.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody say the shalom, right? So the shalom. So have a good definition. So the internal living, we have to respect individual life, the section, but we have the individual part. So we make a bridge and we have a connect. So integrated living. To deliver Bible is to seek the shalom in the power, the direction, and God, your oneself, your other people, and then with the lecture. So we have to admire and then we have to respect it in different part, but we have to integrate. The justice and life. The biblical living is inseparable from the justice. Means you cannot live a good biblical life while ignoring the poor. While ignoring the poor, the orphans, the lepers. This is why the Hebrews purpose open the critique people who are the liberals, but neglect social justice. Mister, you can explain justice life. The living inseparable from justice. You cannot live a good biblical life ignoring the poor, the orphan, or the refugee. This is why the Hebrews purpose often described people were liberals, but neglect our social justice? Because you study than me.
No. Yeah, that's true because you cannot say that you live a good life and then ignore the people who needs help because it's a commandment. It's a commandment by God. No, the love your neighbor as yourself. So if you want to do good to yourself, and then you see your neighbor is
Yeah.
very poor, need help, so you need to help them. Because if you don't do that, you don't say you love God because you neglect the
Yes.
poor people.
Yes. So yeah. So because we have a Bible the view, so we have the thought. You have the same thing, right? How about you? How about your opinion?
So when I was a kid, I never understood that. Like my parents go to church, like sometimes I go with them, and there are some poor people in front of church asking for money, and I always get so angry. And why they ask us to get money? And my dad was like, because you need to give them because they ask. I was like, what if they go spend for like another alcohol, you know, or like drugs? How do you know? He said, it's none of your business. Your job is just to help. And I was like so angry. I was like, why? They're clearly gonna do something with this money, like not for food, not they're gonna go get drunk. And yeah, this is when I was like, my life kind of changed. My dad said, no, you just need to help. That's your job. If you have opportunity, you help people, and because they ask. So whatever they do after that, it's none of your business.
How about now?
Yeah, now I understand this.
You understand?
Yes.
Okay. What's your name?
Soyeon.
Okay. How about you? Your opinion?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. So when you see that you meet your homeless, but homeless want to ask you money.
Oh, maybe I give their a little money.
But she explained to maybe you don't know. You give the money him, but he using spend the money for drug or spend the make the food. But you don't think about just give you money.
Yeah, just money.
Okay, how about you?
If I have money and actually he needs the money, then I'll give him for food or something like beneficial, but not for drug.
Okay. Yeah, please give me money. Okay, you guys very good people over here. Yeah. So the God say, Creator say, the love is a no conditional. So it's not the business of mind, right? So he using other the way purpose, but you have to give a hand, you give me money. Yeah, it's more the God love. The Passover sacrifice, the first from the living. The most, this is the often most difficult part of our biblical perspective is the group from cross-shaped life. The upside down kingdoms in the Bible say the ways up is down. The greatest in the servant, the first shall be last. So our life is roller coaster, up and down. Our life is roller coaster. This parallel scriptures, upside down kingdom in the Bible, the way up is down. The greatest, the servant. The first shall be last. The kingdom self-emptying. To live where is my follower, the example of Jesus, who emptied himself for others, the stand in the direct contrast to many philosophies that purely self-actualization of our personal powers. The Bible claim is that you find your life by losing. You find your life by losing. What is that? What's it mean? You find your life by losing. Maybe sometimes we have to get something, but sometimes we have to lose something, right? So, what kind of your get your whole life? Maybe you think maybe oh this is my gift. Maybe you not purpose, but some maybe heaven give them 1 kilo of the gold. This is my gift. But sometimes I'm not purpose, but it's my something material or my money, you lose it. Do you have experience? You get the gift or lose money. You have a memory. Yeah, what's best?
I didn't think about it, but I think I for sure experienced it. But I think everything I lost was for good. I don't remember a specific situation, but whatever I lost, like either money or time or like something very emotional, it made me like a better later. Like a better understanding for life, something like that.
Okay. How about the minister?
Sure. About the losing and
Gift.
yeah, biblically speaking, God said that if you want to have this life, the spiritual life, you lose this life. What is that life? The worldly life. Yeah, because if you find this life, you will lose that life also. It's because spiritual and carnal it cannot join
You
together.
can get same time.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
time.
maybe you choice get
You need to.
something you have to lose.
That's
something.
why he said you cannot serve two masters at the same time.
So you have an experience this kind.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe you choice and you have to lose
Yeah,
something.
yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, you can share.
17 years old. When I was 17 years old,
Mm.
I stopped schooling. I leave my family and I enter into the mission.
Oh.
That's the. my
Your parents want to. My
they-
son's going to doctor or something.
Yeah, that's why they're crying.
Oh,
You know,
crying.
they're crying. They want to hinder me, but I said, no, I don't have love that anymore. I like this kind of life. So, I go.
So you never regret your choice?
No, I'm happy.
How about your parents now?
They're okay now.
They okay. They like they respect
They're
your
all
choice. Or the heaven? Yeah, maybe parents live together.
Yeah.
So understand. How about the architecture? Yeah, do you have experience? Yeah, same time you get and you lose. You have a decision or choice.
Yes, after I graduated from the high school, as you know, in China, you must have a exam to the university, right?
Yes.
And I have a very bad score, so I can't go to the very good university. So I choose the college, like yeah. But the college is in Beijing,
Okay.
and so there are so many opportunities. Yes, I get. My relatives talked to me. They said, "Oh, your score is poor. It's not good." But actually, I get more opportunities in big cities and very good job, and step by step, and went to the USA now. Yeah.
So you thought maybe I have a good decision.
Yeah.
The first time. Okay. How about you? How about your opinion? Hello. How about you?
When I get visa from
Okay.
for US,
Mm-hmm.
also I lost my family, my friends, everything. So if you get anything from the other side, you lose also something.
Okay. Yeah. How about you, sir? Anybody? Hello. No? How about you? No? Okay. Yeah, so upside down kingdom, the Bible, the way up is down, greatest is the servant, the first serve is last, and the kingdom's separate empires, the two live as follow the example of Jesus, the who empowers himself, others. The states in the direct contrast, the many philosophers that provide self-accumulation or personal power, the Bible can line that you find in your life by living. Yeah, the roller coaster, so you can get together same time. We have to more, we chose this one, we have to lose this one. So you have to be careful your choice, your decision. So without God, sometimes you have regret or you have mistake and lead to your lifespan from mass. So think about if you have one step too slow, whether something school time or when you're bad situation, you just think about first of all realize your situation, this temporary or the mistake or your routine make this issue. And the second, please ask your God, what is your solution to God? You have to ask God, and then you have to follow the God's guideline. It's more safe, and the more you have a good solution. The wisdom, the police, the book over the Proverbs, the wisdom is holy. The Bible also offers the practical the boot on the ground, the foundation, the boot on the ground, advice for living, particularly in the wisdom, the natures, the fear of our Lord. This isn't a terrorist, but the event reward is the humble acknowledgement that you are not the center of our universe. You are prudence, Bible living involved beings that shared in this sufferent or in connect its multiverse, in implied hard work, the honest speech, the sexual integrity, and the choosing the friend wisely. So the Bible, the wisdom, also offer the two parts, put on the ground, advice for living, the partially in the wisdom lectures, the pure overlord, and then prudence. The theology of our cross. Unlike many philosophers that the seek to avoid the suffering, the Bible suggests that the meaningful life involves sacrificial service. To live is to die to self. The finding truth are implemented by giving one's life away to pour as for sake for others. So, unlike many philosophers that the seek to avoid the suffering, the Bible suggests that our meaningful life involves sacrificial service. You live is to die to self, finding true fulfillment by giving one's life away for the sake of others. So, die to self. You understand? Die to yourself. If you want to follow your God, you have to die to by yourself. Minister, you agree? This word, die to your by self. It's a very societal word. You understand? Agree? If you wanna get along together in the God, you have to die to by yourself. What's mean? Everybody, most people want, I can do everything, right? I can do everything without the God, right? But Christians say, I can do anything without God, but I can do everything with God, right? So how can I do? Maybe I want to follow God, I have to die by myself. Is correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, more, you can explain more?
Dying self is because that's what Jesus Christ said. If you want to follow me, take up your cross, deny yourself.
Yes.
And follow me daily. Die yourself, meaning not really to die physically,
Yes.
but to deny yourself. What is that will hinder you in sacrificial service, in following God? What is that? Your fleshly desire.
Okay.
The worldly things, you need to die that one so that you can follow the sacrificial service to God.
Yeah. You have a husband, right?
Mm.
So you're smarter than your husband. So I'm smart to wife. You have to follow me. So even your husband, the top, stop. You follow me, the order. The God setting is good or no? You have to, if you want the peace of your family, your house, how can I do? You are smart. Damn it's your husband. So what is the most smart way? If you want to keep the peace of your heart.
That's what my husband say. He say, stop thinking, just follow me.
Yeah.
That's what he said. But I don't agree all the time.
Okay.
Like, I think the smartest thing is that, I don't know, in terms of like a family, everyone needs to be comfortable with their role, you know? If I have my opinion, I will say it. I don't want to blindly follow something that I don't agree with. That's how you find like communication.
Yeah, sometimes arguments, maybe your theories or your husband theory is not connect. So sometimes breaks, right? So who win? Who lose? You winner or loser?
It depends. He's way
Depends.
smarter than me. He's very smart.
Oh, okay.
So most of the thing is he's a really he's more smart for like physical thing. I'm more smart for like wisdom and like how to treat people and stuff like that. Communication. I'm more smart. He's more smart for everything else.
Okay, it's a good harmony. Wow.
Yeah, so I
Cooperation.
trust him on that part.
Good.
He trusts me on my part.
Good. So if you are some winners, if you want to make a peace, we have to most check out per other first. We make the peace. But I want to eat. I want to just orders. because I think you have to follow me. Is my direction right all the time? No, right? So we have to check first over the other hand and the other people. So die to self, the denied by myself. So if you make some the community or family and the husband, wife or best friend, we have to deny for myself. We have to check for other person. First, we make the peace. So the theology of the cross. The Bible suggests that the meaningful life involves sacrificial service to live is die to self, the finding truth, fulfillment by giving one's life away for the sake of others. The intersection where they meet the creators, while they differ on the source of our moralities, both perspectives tend to agree on the few universal pillars. While they differ on the source of our moralities, the both perspectives tend to agree on the few universal pillars. The pillars, philosopher the view, the Bible view, the justice, the fair distribution of our good and then right. The Bible view, protecting the oppressed and then doing right. The wisdom, the using logic to elevate your life or accomplish. The Bible view, superior God and applying the truth to life. Communities, the man is a social animals. Aristoteles the view, but the Bible we are member of our own body. The strength, the temperance or self-control, but the fruit of our spirit. Yes, give the grace, the joy, the fruit of our spirit. The scientists, in short, philosophy tells us to think deeply and either integrity. The way the Bible tells us to love deeply and act in humanity. A life lived at the intersection of both involve the constant pursuit of truth, the commitment, the well-being of others, and acknowledgement that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. So we can live by ourselves. We have to learn together, labor or community. Because the personal growth, you can do everything, but we have a limit. You can realize your limit. So maybe community or your family or your some the group help you to make you make more the volume of your life and then more explore. It's more growing your personal the growing in the world. The living intentionally is the process of moving from autopilot, where your days or dedicated or hobbies or biological urges, the social pressure, to life where your action or direct result of your commission. What is your commission, Minister? You have an action today. What's your daily life today? Your goal. Today's a Tuesday. So what is your goal in your life? Your daily process?
Yes, go to school and then do cleaning the house.
Clean house? Okay. What is your goal daily life today?
Today after school I'm going to Pilates class.
Okay.
Exercise.
Exercise? Okay.
Yes. That's the plan, and then later go home, clean a little bit.
Okay, eating together in the sleep.
Yeah.
How about you?
Go to Yosemite Nature Park
Oh, okay. Okay, you have a healing time.
with my daughter.
Oh, okay. How about you?
Go to home.
Go to home and sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you? Go to sleep?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Everybody tired. Yeah. After class, I had to go other university clinic. I had to treatment of people. So everybody have a different plan, your daily life. So these life things maybe lipid, you're stable, your happiness, but sometimes unexpected issue coming, maybe you roller coaster in your life, the joy or failures. So you have to make the mind controls. So you have to more perspective social pressures or medical urge, or you have to make a good habit, make new things. Maybe you can more the peace of mind, and then your direct the commission. When you integrate truth, identities, idea, and purpose, it creates the corner's life. Here is how those four pillars fit together. The growing from the physical and the biblical root we are discussed. First, the truth, the compass. Living intentionally starts with defining what is true. Without objective North Star, intentionality is just influenced by wondering. The integration, if the Bible truth is that every human is made in the imago Dei, then your intentionally must include radical respect for others. If the principle the truth, Orthodox golden means you are intentionally involved the constant self-correction to avoid emotional extreme. The daily life, instead of reacting to new news or social media trend, you filter information to your established truth. You ask, does this align to what I know to be fundamentally true about the world? Now so many gossip, even the information, the overflow, right? So you have to make the filtering, your social media, the news. Sometimes we have the fake news. So something wrong, the news, we just follow them. We have some mistake or somehow the screen time and then bad situation. Because sometimes, for example, we have the navigation, right? Navigation, they give the line, the guide the quick road, and then they set to zone. But sometimes navigation they don't know. But all the road they make a constriction, maybe they give the road and we have a car crash, car accident sometime, right? So many people now, the modern technology, we have to follow that. We depend on the social media or maybe the ChatGPT. How about, I have a episode, my friend have a boyfriend, the girlfriend, they argue. So they ask ChatGPT, how can I win my girlfriend, the boyfriend, the ChatGPT solution? So she wants to try to follow the ChatGPT guideline, but the problem, the boyfriend is not ChatGPT, right? The human. ChatGPT have emotion or not? They have the spirit? No. But most people, they were following direction, the ChatGPT. If somebody needed advice, no, I'm okay. I have my ChatGPT. ChatGPT give you all kind of the solution. So no cross, no bridge, no join, no interpret other people. My myself things. So maybe ChatGPT give you a good answer, but I will follow this way. Maybe sometimes if you broken the relationship, don't blame the ChatGPT. Not blame yourself. Okay? When you have screen time, you ask ChatGPT or your best friend or your parents.
Best friend and parents, not ChatGPT.
No ChatGPT? How about you have some bad situation, you need some advice. You ask the ChatGPT or best friend, the family, the guard.
ChatGPT.
Really? For example, you spent what kind of issue?
Every day I use ChatGPT. So,
Maybe human side, maybe relationship, the human. Maybe you have a friend, right? You have a family, so maybe argue something the issue. So you have how kind of solution you have to ask the ChatGPT. You can give me this sample. Share. What do you say? The ChatGPT say?
I always ask GPT how can I do it?
Okay.
What's this sentence means? And anything?
Okay. So you're surviving all the good solution. So you follow the ChatGPT guidelines. So maybe you get good answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. How about you? You ask the ChatGPT human side.
I don't ask the AIs
Okay.
because the AI just can solve the technical problem,
Yeah.
but they don't have the mode. They don't have the they don't like the human. So I don't ask the AIs about the relationship between the peoples.
Yeah. The ChatGPT or AI, they have evidence or data.
Yeah.
So what kind of information they put in there, they make the story, and then they give some the one-way direction. So you have to be careful. The relationship with human not include the AI or ChatGPT. Okay. Just maybe if you want to get the information or your job education or skill is okay information, but human and then human relationship is unfair, right? The integration, if the Bible truths that every human is made in the image of God, then you intentionally must include dedicated respect for others. If the prescribed the truth, as God means that you are intentionally involved constant self-correction to avoid emotional experiment. The daily life, instead of reacting to news or social media trends, you filter information to you establish the truth. You ask, does this again what I know to be fundamentally the truth about the world? So many issues come to overflow, the information and the guideline, and then so many years. So we did a filtering you by myself, and then we had all kind of information. You don't need to upset the word. You have the filtering, and then you switch to your apply your the lifespan. Identity answers. Identity answer to question, who am I? The intentionally people do not let their job titles or bank account define them. So most people they think about, oh, he's a good man, rich man, because bank $1 million, and then some people ground zero account, oh, he's the payless. So everybody looks like the word appearance of the people, they the who I am. Oh, yeah. Intentional people do not let their job title or bank account define them. Okay, so we have you are maybe so many semesters over 1 year. There's some people 2 years here together. Okay, so I want to try to say who I am. So we have so many people here. So 1 minute shortly. Who I am, you introduce you by itself. You start here. First, my name is this one, and I'm from where, and then I am who I am is my character or identity. Yeah, 1 minute. Stand up. Just say to hi. Because the classmates, you don't know nobody there. Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Hi, my name is Mithila, but I'm from Bangladesh. And I completed MBBS from my back home. Then I came here. I came at first to Washington DC. Over there I took masters from medical administration. But then from my boyfriend is here. That's why I'm just transferred over here. And I'm here. Last June 29 we got married.
Oh.
Now
Okay.
now I'm here.
Okay. It's a lover. Okay, good. How about you? Yeah, second. You introduce yourself, the socially. Yeah. Let's say the hi.
Hi, I am Akhalawat Akhalasidavikun. Nickname is Beth. I'm from Thailand. I'm come here for my goal, maybe the build the business. I want to open the restaurant, and I find made a new friend, new the community. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Mitita Akawasi. I'm speak English a little bit, and I coming here for the same my husband want the make friend, make community, and open the business.
Okay, good.
Hi everyone, I'm Lana. I'm from Russia originally, and I came here to play college basketball. And then I played, and then I got my master's degree, and then I got married. That's why I'm here. Because my husband's here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
แนะนำตัวว่าทำไมชื่ออะไร
Who I am. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Ketchanok. I'm here for over 10 years. Come to study. First time in San Francisco and moved to Long Beach. And nice to meet you.
Okay. Permission.
Hi, my name is Jonard Bulangis. I'm from the Philippines, and I study here in Lordland for 4 years now.
Okay.
Hello everybody. I'm come from Thailand. I come here to learn English and talk about the guys. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. The first side. Hello. Who I am? You introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Sude. I'm from Thailand. I'm English. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. Say the smile. Say hi. Okay. Yeah, so everybody have an identity to who I am. So we sharing I'm shortly introduce myself. So the identity's answer is capture who I am. So characters, the personality, the internals, the externals of friends, we have more the value. So we have to think about the value to the human body. The human bodies mean the spiritual, the emotional, and then personality and the characters more than the appearance. The integration, the Bible calls your identity as a child of God because immortalized and the child of God. The riches provide a sense of our security that is shaken by the failures. That physically you are the identity or the national agent, the capable or choosing the future. So you are son of God, the daughter of God. So you are child of God. So you have the joy, you have to make a joy and peace and love, gift, grace. But we have so many desires, the human desires, they make more the pros and they make failures. So we have to suffer from the pain and we have some the willingness and the reward. So we have to back to the creation world, the God world, because we are child of God. The daily life, how can you apply the daily life? When you face a setback, the international person say, I failed at this task, but my identity as a personal world remain intact. You are out of who you are, rather than acting you're probably who you are. So we have something screen time, you have a mistake. But it's temporarily, eventually, it's not whole your life. I'm a good person. But this time, this issue is more, I am putting my mistake and my failure. The sorting is a terrible event, the whole your life. So when you have failed setback, intentional person say, I failed this tape, this situation, but you can do improve myself, and then no more leap, will never the failure. It's turning point. Your screen time, we have to make the turning point, and your growing time. The youth act out of who you are, let them acting to prove who you are. I'm child of God. So don't worry about that, and then just follow your God word, and then you are the chef, and then you subject, you can do everything. Either your God. Ethics. The guidelines, ethics is the rule of laws. Intentionality requires the per determine the moral code so that you don't have to decide to be good. When you are under pressure, you are already made a choice. Okay, so you don't worry about your failures. You don't have to decide to good. When you are under pressure, you are already made the choice. The integration, this is where the first is practical wisdom to meet the great commandments. You use your reason to navigate the days accomplished while keep love over labors as your primary boundary. The integration, the commandments, this is where Francis meet the great commandment. You use your reason to navigate the days accomplished while keeping love over labors and your primary boundaries. The daily life, this look like your choices. Honestly, the small business transaction, even when no one is looking, is the habituation I always talk about. Making the ethical choice so often that it's become the reflex. So you understand? So daily life, this looks like choosing honesty, the small business transaction, even when no one is looking, is the habituation or I talk about making the ethical choice so often that becomes the difference. The purpose, the third, the purpose tells us in the why behind your what is the difference between being busy and being the productive. The integration, your purpose is a synthesis on your talents and the word lead. The Bible calls this is the more stewardship using your gift to yourself. The philosophical is it is our eudaimonias, the flourishing by filtering your human function. the daily life, you arrest your schedules. You ask, is this meeting, this purpose, or this conversation moving without my thought, or it's just loaded? So you have to ask myself, where is your schedule? This schedule is very important to me, or like, or something noisy, or you make the thought of my fellow. How is looking the practice, the integrate day, to apply your daily life to spend? To live intentionally is close the gap between what you believe and what you do. What you believe and what you do. The morning, the blueprints, the foundation, and the foundation in the morning, blueprint is a quiet time, beauty time. You remind yourself of your identity and the truth. You acknowledge that you are still steward of the days, not the owner of it. It's your time, your day, it's not your mind, your creators. The middays, the practice, you encounter conflict. Instead of reacting either angers, the assess because burnout, so angers may be tempers, too much the burnout is solution. You use Alice and the reason to find the golden means, the virtues, the treating the other person as a fear of the immeasurable God. The evening, the Alice, you reflect on your purpose. Where was I unintentional? Where did I slip back into autopilot? This is a more habituation process leading from the day to be more integrate tomorrow. So evening and the morning, we are taught tomorrow integrate. Okay, today's end of the day, and then we have a new day, so we have to more integrate. We have to make it so combine. It's good way or the bad way. We have to separate. So we have to continue to tomorrow. Into tomorrow. The leaders coherence life or this integrated life is on where you believe in love, truth, but at either selfishness, at least because you are stressed about the money, identity, and intentional integrated life means that your internal world and the external world match. It is the most difficult way to live because it requires constant guidance, but it is more so the only way to achieve the flourishing that both the Bible and the pure spirit promise. So we study today's the campus leadership, the week 10, the integrated life living pure spirit toward path, and then the Bible life, Bible view. So how can I do, should we live? What should make the our life? With God's word. The great commandment, the vertical and the horizontal love. So we have the God love, so the agape love, we have to make a shared love to the community and the other people. The theory of the cross. You make the person by boundaries, and we have to cross the community. Because if you want more personal growth with the group, with the cycle with the church and the community, the living intentionally. So we have to sometimes, we have like a daily, we have the more, how is look in the practice the integrated day. So the morning, midday, evening. So we have to make focus. We have to make the summarize it. We make a plan. So step by step, you can follow your day. The leaders current life. The disintegrate life is on where you believe in love, but actually is a selfish because you are stressed about the money. The most people have stress about money. So everybody want to make money, working hard. And later we sit because too much work. And sit and you spend the money. But sometimes we are focused, we have love. Love and then make dies. We love other people, make more of the world. So other people love is more the child of God. We have atheist is more the creative world. But not reach the poor, but we are happy, joy, grace. But this is selfishness and our personal life. We have stress about the money, isolation, the burnout, and the sick. And then we ask the God, please save my body, my life. So we have to think about what is important here. So intentional, integrated life means we have my personal view, life, and then God's view life, make a harmonize, and we work to combine, and then make we are applied my lifespan, daily lifespan. So your internal world and the external world match the harmony. It is the most typical way. It's not easy, but live because it requires constant awareness. But it is also the only way to achieve the approaching that both